The whole idea for the Illuminati was this underground government that was going to basically sort of control all the governments around the world. So it does exist, and it's real, and I thought I was fascinated by that. And they asked me to be this character that was he's actually born to be the killer within the organization. He's void of any emotion, void of any feelings. His job, his sole purpose is just to kill people, to do the job he's supposed to be able to do. And what happens is there's basically unrest that happens within. It's like a civil war within the company. He gets tossed out. They're after him to kill him now. Everything in his life is also about survival. So he's got to learn how to survive. He's got to learn to take care of himself. And what happens along the way is the human side, the human emotions they suppressed all of these decades in his life are now slowly coming out one at a time. And it's an interesting character to find out how he deals with each of these emotions. If you want to look at the Bourne movies, I think you can certainly count that in as something that could be part of it. I think I love those movies. I know Matt Damon. I hate him because I wanted to do those movies. So the heck with him. But I think there's definitely an element to that storyline. But he's not a guy that doesn't really know his past or forget who he was. It's just really a guy that's reawakening for the first time and dealing with emotions he's never felt. You know what's interesting about the idea for the show is that you can't really put it into one genre. Is there sci-fi to it? Certainly there's sci-fi to it. Is there action? There's definitely action to it. There's drama to it. I'm going to have to work on the comedic side of it because I like comedy, I like sarcasm in shows. So I told him along the way, somehow he's got to become a sarcastic individual. But it's hard, like I said, to pigeonhole it for one thing. It's going to have elements of all of those. You know, we have comic books that are being made right now. We're already looking at games, you know, to be able to play along with this, and the storyboards are being chopped up right now as we talk. It's interesting. Of all the years I've been in this business, this is my first AFM. I've been wanting to come down for many years. I've been invited to come down for many years. But between Hercules in New Zealand and Andromeda up in Vancouver, Canada, I haven't had the time to come down here ever. I just had a press conference for this, and it was interesting to see the collection. I met somebody from Zurich. I met somebody from Italy. I met somebody from France. I met somebody from Australia. I mean, there's such an interesting collection of people from all around the world here that, you know, knock on wood, I've had success in those countries with my 2 TV shows, so they were curious what I was up to at this point. And this is the next big thing for me. I got high hopes for this. It's going to be pretty good.